Alright, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? We're gonna say grace to your Holy Father. Thank you for this food they're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. This is a virtual collab with our guy, Islam Michael. We are doing homemade tacos and telling embarrassing stories about ourselves. Excuse me. So definitely make sure you go over and check out LaMichael's video and see what his embarrassing story is. Okay, so I will get into my story here in a bit. I just have to put some finishing touches on our Gavin wanted nachos, and I'm doing tacos, but still all homemade. So I'm just putting some guacamole and probably some hot sauce and that's Mexican style sour cream, basically crema, on my tacos, and I'm gonna get started. So well, Michael, I've talked about him before. He is one of a really loyal supporter. He's been subscribed to my channel for a while, and like I said, he comments on every one of my videos. And he also obviously has a channel, a mukbang channel as well. But he's starting to branch out and do other things besides mukbang. So I would definitely encourage you to go ahead over there, check out his channel. In addition to our collab video, okay?
We'll put his name down in the description box.
Yes, we will. We will put the link to his video down in the description box. All right. Now I don't know what it is, but freaking tiger sauce on tacos, it just is so good. Hopefully my tacos don't fall apart, because it's a lot of the Mexican cheese sauce I put on here. So I'm gonna start eating first, and then I will tell my story.
I don't know what's so embarrassing about you.
Well, when I asked my brother, I was like, I need to tell an embarrassing story about myself. What story should I tell? He was like, well, I mean, that's easy. He said, your whole existence is embarrassing. Siblings for you, I tell you. You don't have to put y'all. Where's it? Tacos. Cheese sauce is going everywhere. It's like all on the edge of this, on the edge over here. But I put it on there like cool, so the meat heated it up and it fell out. Now this one, I put a bread and butter pickle in here because I had to try, B-Love eat bread and butter pickles on her, or pickles on her taco. That's good.
What is that?
There's people laughing. Now I was talking to my oldest brother, and he was like, "Oh, that's cute." I didn't realize how much me and Gavin look alike right now. I took his braids out, so I'm gonna redo them. Well, I was looking at the Valentina era.
Create right there. Right. Nope. Right there.
Alright, the bubby was up. I had to feed the bubby. My crust probably. And your mama in the house is fat. Whoever's home. Okay, I've been trying to think of embarrassing stories. I feel like I'm told, I be telling y'all a lot of stuff, so try to think of something that I haven't told y'all before. So one thing I thought about was when I was pregnant. So I didn't really gain a whole lot of weight. I mean, actually, I did gain a lot of weight, but it really did. It was mostly, I was really all belly for real, and I could still wear my pants and most of my shirts and dresses. I usually wear dresses all the time, so I was able to wear my dresses. But one time, we volunteered at work, and I needed to wear some pants. And I haven't worn pants in probably a while since I had been pregnant or whatever. And I was really determined not to buy any maternity stuff until I until I absolutely needed to, if I needed to at all, or what have you. Because with Gavin, I was able to wear all of my able to wear all of my clothes or whatever with Gavin. I didn't have to, like, you know, use your spoon as well to get. I gave you a spoon to get stuff up. With Gavin, I was able to wear all of my stuff basically. So we had to volunteer, and I needed to wear some pants so I could wear this shirt, like our volunteer shirt that we typically wear. Well, yeah.
Turn out so good.
What?
It didn't turn out so good.
No, yeah, I definitely needed to buy some maternity pants and needed to order a bigger shirt. So, like, I'm like, what movie can I don't know what movie it was or what have you, but there is a movie where I'm like envisioning somebody who's like, you can see like their pregnant belly outside of their shirt or whatever. But that's how I was looking. Like, I mean, I had to stretch this volunteer shirt over my belly, and then I couldn't zip my pants up. And Calvin, he was cracking up. He's making fun of me. He was like, girl, like, it was just funny. I mean, it was kind of embarrassing because, you know, my stuff just all hanging out and I can't really see down there or whatever. I forget how many months pregnant I was at this time.
I was like 5.
You don't know. I was further along than 5 months.
Oh yeah, it was.
You don't even remember, Gavin. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Stop. So yeah, but my stubborn self, I did not want to buy maternity pants, but I sure enough went out and got something after that. Cause I was walking around all day with, I couldn't zip the pants up. All I did was really just try to fold them down so they wouldn't like, so my pants wouldn't come down. That was one thing I thought about. Another thing, so my high school was a fashion show. Okay. Like, I've been wearing heels since 9th grade. I forget who it was. Maybe my mom bought me my first pair of like high heels. I'll never forget, they was a pair of like black boots, heeled boots from Payless. And it was on ever since then. I probably wore them boots like almost every day. And then it was on. I just like wore heels all the time. Like, people didn't even think that I owned tennis shoes because that's how often I wore heels or flat shoes. Like, so I went to OSU, and the campus is super huge, okay? And so I thought that I could continue on with my same diva-ness coming down here to college. No way, Jose. Because the campus is so huge, and like sometimes I will have classes on opposite ends of campus, so I will have to like, I mean, book it, power walk like nobody's business to get to from one class to another. We had 18 minutes to get to one class from another if you had classes back to back, but that almost just still wasn't enough time. So one day I had some heels, I had some wedges on. Because wedges, I feel like, are house shoes for me. I can wear. They were some baby fat wedges, actually. I don't know if y'all remember those, but I was obsessed with these baby fat wedges, and I just had to have some. So I'm like power walking with my 2 friends or whatever, and man, I like. You ever be walking and like your foot just go to the side, just lean over, just tilt, go to the side? Boy, my foot did that. And my foot always does it in wedges. I don't know why. Maybe it's the way I walk or whatever, but I'm always like, I don't know. It always does it in wedges. So What's up, the bubby? So, my friends, when it happened, my friends was like, man, it looked like your life, like, flashed before your eyes. Like, because I probably almost fell, or if I ain't fall, I was, like, on my knees. Like, you know, I had got real low or whatever. So, that was pretty embarrassing. Because it was on a main street. It was on a street where, like, cars are passing by. Ain't no, back street or nothing like that. So, I'm sure people saw me. What's up, the bubby? I got 3 more tacos back here.
I'll be dumb.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that my mom said when she was coming up with stuff, that's what I be doing. I be trying to come up with stuff to talk with, but I don't know anything to talk. She just gets all the ideas.
No, sometimes I don't be having nothing to talk about.
Oh, I've got another question. It's what we're eating right now. Would you rather have nachos or tacos?
I don't know. So I don't know if those are not really the most exciting, embarrassing stories. But it's the only thing I can really think of. I did tell y'all one story though before, which I can tell y'all again. And it is concerning Gavin.
It is? What did I do?
Embarrassing parenting fail. So it was the winter time, and it had just started snowing real bad, and I was on my way to a birthday party, but I hadn't gotten the person who, it was one of my friend's daughters, and I hadn't gotten them a gift yet. So and Gavin was about so I needed to stop somewhere and get a gift, so I was gonna go in Big Lots or whatever and get a gift, right? So it's snowing, and now I obviously don't suggest people do this, but I just didn't want to take Gavin in the store.
Mommy?
I just felt like it was gonna be a hassle trying to get him in the store when I could just run in real quick and get the gift, right? So, hey, I'm sorry, I gotta get some more tiger sauce. Because for whatever reason, tiger sauce and these tacos, it just tastes so good. Like, man, Gavin, get away from the camera. Stop. I don't know if it stopped in the middle of me talking or not, but. So I wanted to go in the store to Big Lots and get something get a gift for the party real quick, and I didn't want to take Gavin in because I felt like it was going to be too much of a hassle to go take him in or whatever. But it was just Gavin was probably about, which obviously I shouldn't have even thought about trying to leave him in the car by himself, but he was about 3 or 4. And I just really, honestly, I knew exactly where the toys was. I was going to run in there, get something real quick, check out, and be out, right? So I tells Gavin, he was playing with his little leap pad or whatever that had got him. And I told him, look, don't get out the car. Don't open the door for nobody. Blase skip. Stay in the car. I'll be right back. So I go in the store, okay? And I'm like, hustling, trying to get this gift. And then all of a sudden, I hear my name over the dang on speakers talking about some Sonny Edwards, could you please come to the front? And I just knew that Gavin was in that store. Actually, I thought that maybe somebody had, I don't know, maybe saw him or something like that. I don't know. But anywho, this dude walked, like he got out the car, didn't listen, and walks across the, like, so, in some shopping centers or whatever, like, like the shopping center that has one of the Kroger's I used to go to all the time. So it has like a little service roadway or whatever that separates the parking lot from the stores. So he had to cross this little service roadway to get to the dang on store. I'm glad I told him that I went into Big Lots or whatever, because you know there were other stores that he could have went in, but luckily, or I don't know if it was just by luck of draw, that he chose the right store. And obviously he knew what my name was to tell people. He probably did know my phone number at the time. But man, and he was with some melanin recessive people at the front of the store or whatever, and I don't know if they walked him in or if they helped him get across the street or whatever. I don't know. Across the little road. I don't know what happened, but all I know is they called my name over that dang on loudspeaker, and I said, oh shiggity, somebody about to call the people on me or whatever. And this dude is just, you know, just all willy-nilly in the store. I was so embarrassed and ashamed, because it wasn't that serious. Obviously I could have just took him in the store, but I just was trying to save time. And like, if y'all just know my kid, like me trying to do stuff with him, it sometimes it does take a while. It takes longer than it needs to or what have you. So dog, I was I don't know. I had a lot of emotions running through me, and I'm just like, damn it, like. But I still ended up, you know, I got him, and I was so pissed. But I ain't even. But I was pissed that he got out the car, but at the same time, more mad at myself, because I shouldn't have left him in the car in the first place or whatever. And you know, I obviously could have gotten in real big trouble, because I don't know if that was around the time that people were like really like being scrutinized for leaving people in the car. I don't know, but, and then I remember a time where this one girl had to leave her kids in the car for a job interview and ended up, I think she went to jail or something, I don't know, but in any event, you know, it was real crazy, man, real crazy. So, I think I told y'all that before, though. It was like that dang on Gavin boy.
Mom, I was just a little bit scared. I didn't know.
You don't know.
I feel like that was the longest time you have ever been in the store for me.
Gavin,
and
you
I still
don't
remember.
You don't know. You don't know what happened.
Yes, I remember. I crossed the street by myself, and then a car stopped for me, and then I went in the store, and I called your name. I said, I'm looking for Sunny Edwards.
You remember that. So nobody helped you in the store. But I was pissed. I was like, dude. I'm like, do you know how dangerous that was? Like, you could have got hit by a freaking car, or worse, kidnapped. You know? Pissed. And he's just in the store with a little winter coat on and his little leapfrog.
That was my Amazon iPad.
No, it was a leapfrog. I know what it was. I remember very vividly. I'm like, man. I don't know what it is or why or how I can eat so many tacos, but I'm done. So now I'm gonna be thinking, like, I have been thinking about it for a long time, and that was all I could come up with as far as embarrassing stories. I know I got more. don't even know if I said stuff in the beginning. I don't know. I don't think I did. But anywho, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you'd like to see us try, things you'd like to see us cook. Interact with us because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. And hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. And definitely don't forget to go over and head over to Michael's channel and check out his video telling his one of his most embarrassing stories. I'm excited to find out what his embarrassing story is. So yeah, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Excuse me.